July, August book haul, or I guess end of the summer book haul, because I don't know if I'll be buying any more books this month. I'm just destined to lie to your guys' face. I'm extremely sorry. But I was not planning on buying any more books this month, I promise you. But then I was just like, oh, there's a book sale. Oh, I need that, I need that, I need that, I need that, I need that. So I don't know if I lied to you, or I just decided to change my story. Either way, thanks for clicking on the video. So today I'm going to be bringing a really small book haul, as opposed to the last book haul that I did, which I will link down below, or click the eye right over there. 13 books. I don't know if that was the same amount of books that I hauled previously, but you know, it is what it is. So anyways, I just got back from Powell's, the bookstore in Portland. I'm sure you guys are getting tired of me talking about it, but it's a really cool little store. I'm going to show you guys the books that I have, and then when I get the other 4 books that are coming in on Sunday and Monday, I will insert the clips in this video before the outro, which I will be recording in this video as well. So anyways, let's get right into it. If you have read any of these books, let me know down below what you thought of them, and also what book recommendations do you have for me. Let's hop on in. Okay, so one of the books that I got, so when I went to Powell's last Saturday, which was August 14th, the 2 books that I got are Curses by Lish McBride. This one is a gender-bent Beauty and the Beast retelling, which is blurred by my favorite author, Marissa Meyer, right up there. It says, a smart and hilarious twist on a tale as old as time. This one has been raved about by Kendar Blake, Tamora Pierce, Gretchen McNeil, Gwenda Bond, Kelly Armstrong, and William Ritter. And also Marissa Meyer, obviously. I've never read a Lish McBride novel, so I'm really excited to read this one. This one has a really cool cover. Sorry, it's so shiny. And also, I could probably fly through this because the font is ginormous. It says here, a run-in with a fairy godling at her betrothal ball. That is a really hard word to say. Left Merrick Cravan with more than any fairy-born noble could want. Wealth, intelligence, and the kind of beastly visage that makes children weep. I'm just going to stop right there because I don't know how to pronounce the characters' names. I don't want to be rude. So, here's Curses. And this one I've been waiting so long to get because I love the YouTuber. And I started a little bit of it and I'm already in love with the story. And that's not me being biased whatsoever. Well, maybe. Fresh by Margot Wood. I almost said Margot Robbie. I'm sorry. Margot Wood. This is her debut novel. This is about a girl named Elliot McHugh. And it's just basically about her life. And it's just like apparently breaks the fourth wall a lot of the time. And I'm only on page 2 and I'm already in love with the story. I'm already in love with the leading character. And also this cover is so cool. So this week on Monday, I got the next 2 books that I got on Monday. I ordered them last week. This one is Winter, White and Wicked by Shannon Dittemore. I think that's how you say it. Whoa, that is terrifying. Okay, there we go. That is scary. Let's try it this way. This is like pitched as Mad Max meets Frozen. If you're going to pitch a book that's part Mad Max and part Frozen, you better live up to that because that's a lot you're comparing to. So I'm excited for this book. This cover is super shiny, but terrifying too. Look. In like a weird way, it's terrifying. Cool truck with a compass. So I haven't heard a lot of things about this book. This book has been praised by Adrienne Young, A.J. Howard, C.J. Redwine. I'm hoping that this book will be really fun to read. I may read this in winter just because of the title, and this cover is just so pretty. This one, I literally just heard about this like last week, I promise you. And this one is Where the World Ends. This one, I don't know if you guys have heard of about this one, but it says here, every summer Quill and his friends are put ashore on a remote sea stack to hunt birds, but this summer no one arrives to take them home. Surely nothing but the end of the world can explain why they've been abandoned, cold, starving, clinging to life in the grip of a murderous ocean. How will they survive such a forsaken place of stone and sea? The writer's first young adult novel since The White Darkness. And this book, I don't know, it's giving me like Lord of the Flies sort of vibe. And I've never read Lord of the Flies, I've heard it's really good. But this one, it just sounds really good. And also, it's also giving me the vibes of what was that movie? The Lighthouse, Robert Pattinson and William Dafoe. If you guys have not watched the Lighthouse, first of all, don't even look at the plot. Just watch it. It's one of the, to me, it is a slow film, but I love slow burns, and this one was one of the most interesting slow burns I've ever seen in my life. The performances from Robert Pattinson and William Dafoe, amazing. So go ahead and please watch the Lighthouse. I'm going to rewatch The Lighthouse now that I'm talking about it before I read this one, just because it's giving me that vibe. How big is the font? And the font, I'm sorry, I'm being repetitive. The font is ginormous, so I'm hoping that I can fly through it rather quickly. Yesterday, I went down to Fred Meyer's because I'm a 5-minute walk from there, and they had this. And I legitimately cannot remember a single thing that happened in this book. So therefore, I'm probably going to reread it soon. That is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. This one was all the rage when it was first released and people were talking about it. This one was released 2014. Back when I was watching the Booksplosion crew, they talked about this book in one of their monthly reads. And this was actually one of their first books that they had on their club. And back when I used to like them, I was really interested in this book. And I read it, and that was like years ago. I forgot what happened in it, so I'm probably going to reread this soon, like I said. But basically, it's like, I don't know if I want to give anything away, but it's like about memory loss or something like that. Crime happens or something. I don't remember. But I remember actually being hooked into this. It was, I said in my, what was it? I'm Thinking of Ending Things by Ian Reid. That book is very much like We Were Liars. And I can still remember this book having that kind of vibe. Probably going to read this in fall just because I like mystery books in fall. I don't know why. Okay, so now on to the books that I got today at Pal's. This is the book that caused me to meet a Karen. And that is a book I've been waiting for so long to get, and now I finally have it, and I cannot wait to read it. That is Jay's Gay Agenda by Jason June. First of all, can we just appreciate this cute cover? This cover is so cute. The Karen, if you guys, just a real quick story. At Pal's, they had an LGBTQ plus shelf, so all the popular books, much like this one, that were mainly LGBT stories, were on that shelf. So there was this, there was Rainbow Rowell novels, just steeped in gold or something like that. I think there was a bunch of them, and they're not just contemporary, but like fantasy, sci-fi, all that stuff. And I was grabbing this book, and there was 3 other people that went up to the shelf as well. This Karen literally was like, "Don't you know that those are the words of sin?" And me being me, I'm a gay Christian, and I said, "Ma'am, I'm a gay Christian. If that makes me sinful, so be it." And I grabbed 2 more young adult books that were gay character, that had a gay character as the main character. And I walked away, and I just kept hearing her just rant and rave. And then after she left, I put those 2 books back because I don't know if I wanted to read them. But I kept this one because this one's special to me. That was aggressive. I'm so sorry. But no. So, anyways, if you have ran into a Karen at a bookstore or any place, let me know how you survived. There's one thing Jay knows for sure. He's statistically anomaly as the only out gay kid in a small rural Washington town. While all his friends can't stop talking about their heterosexual hookups and relationships, Jay can only dream of his own first compiling a romance to-do list of all the things he hopes to one day experience. His gay agenda. I may start this soon. I don't know. A lot of books may have to put on hold. Okay, so then this one I kept seeing everywhere, and I decided to get it, and it was also like $10 at Pal's. And that is The Athena Protocol by Shamim Serif. Here it is. This one says Jesse Archer wasn't supposed to shoot to kill. As a member of Athena, an elite team of female operatives who travel the world in vigilante justice, Jessie is supposed to capture targets alive. But this time she couldn't stop herself from losing control. Now she's been kicked out of Athena right before a huge mission investigating human trafficking. Jessie knows that her actions threaten the entire Athena operation. It's her fault that they'll be down in age, and she knows how much harder the mission will be to pull off without her. I'm here for this. I love this plot. I think this plot does sound really interesting, and I also love this cover. This cover is really cool. Never heard of this author. Is this her debut novel? No, she wrote the previous novels, Despite the Falling Snow, and I Can't Think Straight. This is her first novel for teens, and the 2 books that I said, she has adapted and directed award-winning films of all 3 of these novels. Well, holy damn, she a busy woman. A lot of books that I read, like mystery or hardcore sci-fi or action, I read during summer or read during fall. Because I don't know why. I feel like I watch a lot of action films only in fall. If you have read the Athena Protocol, let me know. I don't know if this is a series or not. I feel like it's just one book, but it may be completely wrong. The Beast Player. I heard great things about this book, and there's a sequel called The Beast Warrior that I should have gotten, but I didn't. First of all, can we just appreciate this artwork? This artwork is so freaking stunning. I can't. I love that there's a beast at the bottom. It looks like a porcupine, but I love just everything about this cover. I heard this is a really, really, really unputdownable book. So this author is a popular Japanese writer whose works are loved by young and adult readers alike. She has received numerous accolades, including the Hans Christian Andersen Award. She has studied indigenous peoples in Australia and worked for many years as a full-time professor of cultural anthropology, in which she earned a PhD. Recently, she has reduced her teaching responsibilities to devote more time to her writing. She lives near Tokyo, Japan. And then the translator is Kathy Hirano. So this book was previously a Japanese novel, but then it was translated to English. I'm so looking forward to this. If you have read The Beast Player, let me know. And this one, I don't know anybody on YouTube that has talked about this book. And that is Son of the Storm, the first book in the Nameless Republic series. Can we just appreciate this amazing artwork? Like I said with the Beast Player, this artwork is so fucking cool. I just love how he looks. He just looks so cool. And I don't know if this is a debut or not, but I heard this is... Okay, now you know the book is going to be epic when there's a map inside. When I read this book, I will let you know what I think about it. But honestly, I don't want to touch it right now because I don't want to ruin this cover. This cover is so cool. Okay, then the last book that I have in this pile is another book that I got from Pals. That is Cindy Pond's Want. Don't know what this is about. Let me actually read the jacket real quick. Jason Zhao survives in a divided society where the elite use their wealth to buy longer lives. The rich wear special suits that protect them from the pollution and viruses that plague the city, while those without suffer illness and early deaths. Frustrated by his city's corruption and still grieving the loss of his mother, who died as a result of it, Zhao is determined to change things no matter the cost. With the help of his friends, Zhao infiltrates the lives of the wealthy in hopes of destroying the International Jin Corporation from within. Jin Corp not only manufactures the special suits the rich rely on, but they may also be manufacturing the pollution that makes them necessary. And this book has been praised by Veronica Roth, Beth Revis, Marie Lu, Anna Guire, and Leah Cypess. So, this book does sound really, really interesting. I don't know if you guys have ever watched the film or read the manga or watched the anime Ghost in the Shell. This kind of reminds me of that a little bit. There was also a film a while ago with Mila Jovovich that nobody really liked, but it was Ultraviolet, which I really did enjoy. So it does remind me of that, but I'm hoping that I will read this soon and I love it because this plot does sound something I would really enjoy. And also, like I said, this cover is so amazing. That's it for these books. When I get the other 4 books, I will insert the clip here. In the middle of cleaning when I got my 2 other packages in. So I'll just add them in to this book haul. Wait, do I have both of them? I think I have all 3 of them. So this one is Find Me by Romily Bernard. This one is about a hacker named Wick who is like a private investigator. Yeah, so it says here, these are the words written on Tessa Way's diary, the diary that ends up with Wick Tate, but Tessa's just been found dead. Now, Wick has to solve the mystery. She has the right computer hacking skills for the job, a little interest in this game of hide and seek until her sister Lily becomes the next target. So, it's basically just a cat and mouse kind of game, and she's a hacker, and I'm kind of in love with this cover. I hate how shiny it is, because you're going to see the ring light. But it's kind of nice, though. I kind of like it. Then the other one. Oh, it's so cool. It's shiny. Oh, her name is different. Interesting. Why are my books little bent at the top? Alright, whatever. This one is Nightshade by Andrea Robertson. It was originally Andrea Kramer. It says here, she risked her life to save his, believing she'd never see him again. But he has returned, challenging her destiny as Alpha Wolf, leaving her doubting her past and fearing her future. So the other ones are Wolfsbane and Blood Rose. Right there. This is Evermore by Alyson Noel. The first in the Immortal series. Yep, the Immortal series. And this is, I talked about this before in a series that in a video that I did called Supernatural Paranormal Books I Want to Read. And I talked about this, Hush Hush, and Fallen. And how I wanted to read these three series to see if I think they're as bad as people are making it seem to be. And, you know, people have the right to their opinions, and I get it, and I respect it. But I'm going to see for myself if I think this series is as bad as it is, apparently. This one is 6 books. Nightshade is 3 books. And Find Me is 3 books. So, there we go. Now, on to the outro. So, I'm stupid, because I forgot the other book. I got the Bromance Book Club. It says here, Nashville Legends second baseman Gavin Scott's marriage is in major league trouble. He's recently discovered a humiliating secret. His wife, Thea, has always faked the big O. When he loses his cool at the revelation, is the final straw on their already strained relationship. And now he's just trying to fix it, I guess. With the book club. And I'm here for it. This cover is really cute. I love this cover. Sorry, I forgot to add it. Anyways, that's going to be it for me for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts of these books. And also, which books have you been waiting for that you finally purchased? Like I said, thumbs up, comment your thoughts. And for more content, the subscribe button is right over here, right next to this notification bell. Go ahead and click that. I'll link 2 other videos right next to my head. Go ahead and check those out. And I'll see everyone soon in my next video. Deuces.